Today we're going to talk about Noterro Go. Noterro Go is a suite of features specifically designed for mobile practitioners. We're going to start on the settings page here to talk about service areas. So you can define service areas within a town or a city that you work in. So I have two. I have a mountain and a downtown location. So if I open this up, you can see I've drawn a polygon on a map of an area that I work in. And if I click on the downtown, you can see it's a different polygon. Same city, but different polygon. Let's move on to the calendar and take a look at the features that we have for specific Go when you're on the calendar. So if you take a look at the agenda view, with the agenda view, these are all the appointments I have today, and this is a map of a route of all my appointments. I can view the prep list of all the materials that I'll need, and then there is a specific mode for Go, but we're going to take a look at that from an appointments perspective. So we'll click on Refine here, and it's just a typical appointment view. If I move into the Go mode, you can see that there's bigger buttons specifically designed for a mobile device. And so we have this concept of check in, check out. So the person's already checked in, and you can see that there's a timer counting down. And so once you check in this case, I have 118 minutes to check out, and this is calculated based on the service time plus recovery. And if I don't check out, we'll send the notification just to remind you to check out. And if you have safety contact, set up, and if you don't check out, we will notify your safety contact and let them know that you haven't checked out of your appointment. We also have that prep list, so I can click on that prep list and I can expose any supplies that I need for that service. We have the ability to scribe a note, so when your appointment is done, I can just click on scribe. I can just click on the microphone icon and talk about how the person presented, any treatment provided, and then at the end of the day, I can push all those scribes into a note. So you take a minute or two after the appointment, maybe sitting in the driveway, and you can scribe your note. While you're driving to an appointment, I can summarize a form. So if there's a form that has been added to the appointment, I can click on this icon and it will read back the form in natural language. If I'm running late, we have some messages that we have pre-configured that you can click on and message them very quickly, or you can give them a call. So that's taking a look at the calendar, and we talked about scribe. So imagine that you've gone through your day, you've done all your notes. I just have to come to my dashboard and I'll go to my scribe section. So I had 4 appointments, and then I just review all my scribes, and you can see that it returns the information in a way that I can add it to the subjective section, or I can add it to this one's I haven't defined a section, or I can add it to the analysis section of a SOAP note. If I'm happy with the way it was returned, I don't make any corrections, I can just hit add and finalize, and it'll go to the next note. So all in all, you can do, if you've seen 4 or 5 people in that day, notes, well, after scribing and then reviewing your scribe, it could be, 5 or 10 minutes to do all your notes for that day at the end of the day. Okay, so let's take a look at now the perspective of what it's like for a patient or a client booking an appointment. I'm already logged in, and the concept is they're booking by their location. And so in this case, I have 2 locations. I have a house and my girlfriend's apartment. So let's take a look at my locations specifically. This one here has a little warning message, so it can't be booked because it's not within those service areas. So those defined service areas, this is outside. So this location can't be booked, but this location could be booked, and I can book at this location. And then I can just select my practitioner and step through the booking workflow. If I log out, this is the interface that they get for the web portal, and it's just simply check a location, and then they just type in their address. They can just type any address that they have, Upper Centennial Parkway as an example, and sorry, we don't service this area, and they can contact the clinic to see if they can make an exception, or if they will book them in, or if they will extend or modify their service area. Yeah, thank you for watching. And if you do have any questions, please let us know, and please click subscribe if you would like to be notified as new videos are released.